Okay, I'm going to show you a Lightroom tutorial today, just kind of my workflow, how I use it, how I adjust my photographs. Using the latest version of Lightroom, let's pop it right up and let's get started. Here's a photo of Kate that I took the other day during my brother's senior picture shoot. She was just there, so here's, as you can see, the before and after. Go ahead, I'm going to reset this photo, we're going to get started. Alright, so here's the raw image out of my 5D Mark III. I love these VSCO presets. I highly recommend them. They're film look stock presets, VSCO.com. Like I said, I highly recommend them. There's several different packs. I pretty much have all of them and use them pretty much with all of my photos. They're a great starting point and provide great looks. Grab one of my favorites here. As you can see, it automatically adjusts all the colors, and with a preset they're always way too much, so I always have to adjust. Start by turning my highlights down, my shadows up. Can adjust the settings on my histogram here. Go down to sharpening. I never go above 70, never. I think it always makes my images look too muddy. On my masking tool here, I'm holding down Option. You can see the masking. Noise reduction up a little bit. Going to enable my profile. Grain. I usually go around 10 or 11. It's always a good place for me, my personal preference. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in here and mess with her eyes, make them kind of jump off the page. Grab my brush tool and my iris enhancement. Go ahead and start painting on her eyeball there. The red represents your mask that you're painting. And I'm going to show you before and after what I'm actually doing here. So there's the final effect, and here's before, here's after. Now they kind of just pop. I usually like that look and do it a lot. Here's some marks on her face, and she had a runny nose that day, a little bit of chapped lips. We're going to go ahead and take care of that. Grab my healing brush, kind of zoom in nice and tight. Go ahead and just paint that area. Healing brush does a pretty good job of kind of sampling areas around it and kind of cloning in. See there, it did pretty much perfect. Go down here to her, the nose. The nose is a lot harder usually for the healing brush. You just kind of get a eyeball it and kind of move it around. So here it kind of jumped a little bit off where it should be, so I'm going to kind of drag it. There we go. And grab the lip. All right. One more spot. Cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of the healing brush. Zoom back out. There we go. One little spot right there on her nose. Get rid of that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, that dress kind of is a little too red for my taste, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that red, my color pickers here. I'm just going to desaturate that red a little bit. And she was wearing her dress shoes. I do not know why her mother let her do that, but I'm going to crop them out. Dress shoes. Let me rephrase that. Dress shoes as in her dress-up shoes that she wears with all of her Halloween costumes. I don't know why she is wearing those out in public, but she was. Okay, here's our before and after. Big difference. Love the VSCO presets. I'm going to go ahead and make a couple more adjustments here. Turn my exposure down just a hair more. I'm actually going to grab my vignette tool here. We're going to click on the exposure, kind of make a circle vignette kind of around her face, just like that, and go to knock our exposure down a little bit. There we go. Show you what that did before and after the vignette. Kind of gives the photo a little more contrast. Okay, that's about it in my Lightroom tutorial. See you next time.